Hi friends, I'm Karthik Kasuba. In this session, I'm going to teach you how to fetch employee details using MVC and Entity Framework. Our first step is to create a database. I have already created an created employee database, and I have also created employee table called TBL employees, and it is a simple table which has ID, name, experience details. And ID is primary key, which is also identity column. Okay, let's create a new project. I'm going to use Visual Studio Community 2015. You can also use Visual Studio 2017. You can perform same steps in 2017 or also in earlier versions like Visual Studio 2012 or 2013. So it is going to be the same. Click on New Project. I'm going to name it as Employee Info. Click on OK. Select MVC, change authentication to no authentication. In my upcoming videos, I'm going to teach you how to secure your application using various authentication modes. Click on OK. Click on OK. It has created default ASP.NET MVC application. I'm going to get rid of this because I want to do everything from scratch. Meanwhile, all the references are getting loaded. Let's hold on for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of home controller. Also the folder which is present under home. I'm going to add connections to speed things up. I have already created a connections to. Just copy, paste it over here. I'm going to indent this. I'm just trying to indent. Okay, so our this is going to extend the DB context, and we need to mention the class name as whatever we are going to mention here. So I'm going to keep it as is. Let's put it as DB, and the database name under the initial catalog, and the database name is employee DB. Make sure that you name it correctly. Save it. Now I'll add the entity framework. Just click on right click on your references and click on manage new get packages, and click on browse and look out for entity framework. The version is 6.1.3. Install. Click on OK. I accept. Let's do all. Let's do all. And it is finished. Now that we have entity framework, let's create a couple of folders where we have to use entity framework at full fledged. Let's create a folder called data, and another folder called view models. I'll explain you why I have created these folders. For now, just create a class called DB. This is going to inherit DB context. Oops. This is present under namespace system.data.entity. Also DB, this is the same name which we have provided in connection string. Okay, let's add a DTO, employee DTO. Employee DTO. So this will have similar columns which we have created in TBL employees. ID, name, experience details. So data, ID, string, name, string, experience details. You can add further attributes like display name, etc. But for now, let's stick to our main agenda of displaying employees list. Maybe in further videos, I'll add few more attributes, etc. For now, since the table name is different from the class name over here, we need to add table attribute. This is present under namespace data annotations.schema, and the table name is TBL employees. Let's check it out. Yep, TBL employees. And since ID is primary key, we need to add this key attribute which is present under data annotations. Okay. Now we need to create view model which is going to coordinate with view, as well as we can put annotations which act like server-side validations over here. The name of the class will be employee view model, employee VM, and here also we'll be having same properties. So just I'll copy paste from employee DTO. Okay, so we can add server-side validations like required. This, if you want this to be a required column, this is present under data annotations. You can add further more validations like string length, etc., which I'm going to tell you in further videos. And let's create a couple of constructors. You'll soon come to know why I have created these constructors. So this is going to receive employee DTO object. This is present under data. Employee input dot models dot data namespace. Let's put it as row. Let's fill employee view model object dot ID. Name will be row dot name. Experience details would be row dot experience details. Okay. Now let's create a controller. Add controller, empty controller. This will be employee controller. Click on add. Now what we are doing is we are trying to display employee list. So first create a type of list employee view model. Control dot. This is present under employee info dot models dot view models. This will be employee list. an instance of database. I forgot to add a DB set, which is the main property that is going to fetch employees and coordinate with the database. This is of type employee DTO employees. DB set, sorry. Okay. And let's go back to our controller. Here we'll fill our employee list. DB dot employees dot, we'll need to convert it to array, otherwise entity framework is going to come up with errors. And let's order by the primary key ID, and let's select employee list. So this is the constructor which we have created, is going to take care of filling up the DTO objects and put it in this list. Let's convert it to list. Okay, so this is the same constructor which we have created in employee view model. This is going to take care of filling the employee list, and let's return our employee list. Okay, right click, add view. Let's leave it as index, and template will be list, and the type of model will be employee view model. I'm going to get rid of this because I want to put only client server-side validations. Click on add. Okay. So in my upcoming videos, I'm going to modify this particular template which is provided by Visual Studio. I'm going to customize this. For now, let's leave it as is. Since we do not have any employee record, let's check it out. H2. I'm going to put it in center. Since there are no records, okay, else I'm going to go through this lines of code. Okay, that's it. Let's run our application. It's taking time. There you go. Oops, there is something wrong. Let's go and check it out. If not, extremely sorry. If there is no data or there is no record, we want to run this. So I'll just refresh this page. Yeah, there are no records. Okay, let's add some data. Here I forgot to add not. So if there are no records, we want to display there are no records. If there is something, we want to go to else part. So let's add some data. Edit topic. Let's name it as employee 1 and the experience details is MVC with entity framework. Employee 2 MVC with associate. Okay, let's run the application again and see how it goes. There we go. So we have displayed the employee list, and in my upcoming videos I'm going to customize this view, as well as I will put some more business rules in my code, server side code, as well as I'm going to perform all the crude operations and much more. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.